Hello! Hi, I've returned. I've returned with Disco Elysium! And without further ado, let's continue. So, my model kind of covers up the character art, but I hope that's not too important. You can see the health, and that's the most important part, I think. If not, I'll probably remember to remove my character. If not, maybe I don't. Who knows? So, it's been a couple days. When did I last stream? I don't remember. It's been like almost a week. Less than a week. When we started this game. What we did last time is we investigated the corpse, and I had the great idea of trying to shoot it from the tree, but we missed, so we shot the corpse right in the stomach, which is amazing. That's very, very professional detective cop behavior. What's a hello, Hero J, and hi Sava! How are you doing? How are you too? I am doing good. The temperatures have dropped here and I'm no longer suffering from a half heat stroke. It's just a cool, I don't know what kind of temperatures we currently have, like 24 degrees, maybe even lower. So I'm glad, it's very nice. How has it been over there? Are you currently going through winter? Or like freezing temperatures? Also, what is our next objective? I don't know, let's check out this random house. Excuse me, the idea to shoot the body was heavily influenced by my peer pressure. You know full well that I'm gremlin enough to would have done it anyway. You might have encouraged me, but sooner or later I would have given in. It's -3 there. Damn. Is that... You use Celsius there too. Yep. Everywhere except for America uses Celsius. I think. There might be one or two other places that use Fahrenheit too. Yeah, -3 is cold. Freezing even. So there's something interactable here.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
That's a lot of buttons. Empty card. -3 degrees, might lose nipples. Don't layer yourself with like 5 blankets. Get all the blankies. And some hot chocolate or some warm coffee. I don't know if I want to go annoy random people here, if they even live someone. So since we failed last time to do anything useful with the corpse, or since we struggled to get the corpse down last time, we have to get help from the people that are currently striking. From someone there? I don't know. Who? Oh, you're missing one blanket. Get it. Get all the blankets. Also, where are we going? I pressed on the button up there. Do you remember what the main character was named last time? Do we know the main character's name, aside from all the joke names that we've assigned? I certainly don't. Some great tectonic forces cracked the pavement like an eggshell. An ancient fountain. It doesn't pump water anymore. There's a tree in it. I'm currently playing Disco Elysium, an RPG detective game where the game opens up with there's a murder behind the house, someone has been hanged, and this person has been there for a week. And apparently there's also a strike going on, because who knows? I don't. It seems like the entire city is kind of fucked. And we start off by being this totally healthy individual here who has been drinking so much that we have no more memories. And we're the last hope of whatever murder has happened there. Yeah, and we can be very silly. We have very dumb dialogue options. I'm making my character convinced that we are a superstar. Tire tracks leading onto the roof. The slush and rain has almost washed them off. Let's talk to more people, if I'm allowed. The spirited chirps and clicks of Swallow fill the air. Okay, hello.
Life doesn't need to be a struggle.
He covers his mouth to hide it, perhaps.
I'll be with you in a moment, officer. Let me just finish my sandwich. Talk to Angry Hard René first.
Okay. That's a good idea. It might not be extremely hot anymore, but staying hydrated is important. Successfully rehydrated.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
But I love the voice acting of this game, especially of our inner voices. They sound so cool.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
This one's still chewing on a sandwich.
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
Okay.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
Yeah, I love the inner voice characters. So this is a physical instrument, one of our inner voices of our very fucked up character. Shouldn't I ask what game it is first? Surely. But ball time.
That's the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game. They wouldn't know anyway. They're way past their prime.
Oh, hand-eye coordination check. Oh. +2, acting without hesitation. Fuck it, let's go. Ball game. What are we doing?
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter, you'll make it work. God, this is right. You feel the familiar tremble of excitement and adrenaline that precedes every victory. Time has frozen.
We don't even know what we're playing, but sure. Feel the ball. Take in the surroundings. Let go. Be the ball. Be the ball. Is that the goal?
Merde! Bordel de merde! What the hell is your problem?
Problem? I don't understand. Not a weak right triceps, that's for sure.
I don't care if you are a cop. You do not just ruin someone's game. It's so goddamn disrespectful.
A man his age getting worked up like that? Better watch that blood pressure.
So, we have no idea what game this is. We just yeeted the ball. I'm sensing anger and I don't understand why. Yeah, let's be dumb.
You vandalized our game, son. We can't play petanque with 5 bull.
Petong? Oh, petanque, I understand. I thought it was a shot put. Let's be dumb.
Yes, petanque. You ruined our petanque game. We want our bull back.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn bull.
Okay, I will try to fix this. Accept the task. Yeah, let's go. Let's go find the ball.
Good. Mistakes are forgiven when men at least try to right their wrongs. I believe you will try. Now, why did you approach us?
Just talk. It'll smooth things over. Old people like attention.
Okay, what are the options? Do you know anything about the man hanged in the backyard of the Whirling in Rags? You seem to be playing in a crater? I saw the statue of the Philip III near the roundabout. Let's just get straight to the point.
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with cops.
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
So again, you don't know anything?
If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
Fair, fair. Also, thank you for the follow.
This is a man with a lot of past, but little present, and almost no future.
That's such a sad statement. It seems like you're playing in the crater.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Do you know what created it?
I do. Fire from heavy artillery.
Oh. Okay, it's a crater left by artillery fire, but why?
Why what?
Why was heavy artillery used?
Because that's what happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
I see. Did you use artillery fire against them? Maybe we can do this history lesson later. Let's ask. You sounds like someone that's been part of war.
Sadly, no.
Aw.
It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked.
He adds squeezing a ball in his fist. Is he a coal miner? I don't know.
Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
Okay. Terrorism. They should have chosen a place away from people and buildings. Why shell them here in Martinez? Look around, I understand. I'd bomb this place too. First option.
Because this place is a damn beachhead. Had to soften the commies up first.
The beachhead.
Yes, the military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol.
He finds your lack of historic knowledge troubling, a sign of mental deterioration in the preceding generations.
Ah yes, the kids from today.
Martinez
Angry.
one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
Death blow sounds grim. Shake your head and look down at the crater. Not thoughtfully and turn to look northeast.
This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Interesting. And yeah, this entire town does have issues. You know, I love it when you roll your ass, Mooney. Thank you. It's fun to do.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Is any of this relevant to the murder? It's relevant to the city story, I guess. Yeah, that explains all the war damage.
Damn right, son. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too.
There's a strange gleam in his eyes.
He approves of this radical approach, knows it was necessary.
The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course they still all influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players on the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
Same, Zava. I have also no idea. I'm losing track. I also wonder how different this would be if my character actually knew anything. If I have an intellect of 1, I have encyclopedia knowledge of 2 from some additional thought. I don't know anything. My character's not winning any skill checks with intelligence. Usually, if you have enough encyclopedia, you would get, like, knowledge about what is happening, but we don't. I don't want to get involved with the politics here.
I'm sorry it had to be the coalition. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains,
What?
I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned to Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frisel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case.
I don't know who these people are.
This royal failure weighs heavily on him.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio.
Angry man yells at Cloud. Losing track. I never had the track. Kind of same, to be honest. Probably where everything sounds like they have been eating shrooms. I mean, there is some weird drugs too here. Wasn't the kid talking about some other drugs?
This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
Okay, conclude.
The suzerain is the king. Has everyone forgotten already? They've forgotten already.
Soon, they will forget everything. Him too. Then he chooses anger over melancholy.
It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
I don't know if I want to take drugs. I mean, our character is so depraved, he wants to lick off alcohol of counters. Wait, a brutal little crib from empathy. Composure legendary. What is it about this old soldier that makes him stand so proud? We can't win this. Thank you for your time. I have gained nothing useful. Nothing like curing alcoholism with a drug addiction. Ah yes, upgrades. Upgrades. As long as you don't do both at the same time. This coin operator viewer has been banged up, inoperable. There's a lot to interact with here. This book is about pate. This book, you don't really understand what it's about, nor does it seem important. It takes willpower to even read the author's name. Jan Kaus from Iguana. Or Igaunia? A book about boyadero culture? It promotes freedom and roaming. Didn't read the last word. A book about the future. The government reads your mind using radio technology. Ah yes. On the cover stands a very muscular man surrounded by flames. It's a calendar, probably. This book has a rose, a pistol, and a half-naked dame on its cover. Okay. Hello, who are you?
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
A young girl with chubby red cheeks waves at you, smiling. Her nose is also red from the cold. I am the law.
I know, sir.
She stomps her feet to feel warmer.
Yes, people get that you are the law. You really don't have to keep saying it.
Yes, I do.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
Not really, leave. Is it okay if I ask some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What is your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock.
The girl gazes at the window, then suddenly jolts her eyes wide as if recalling something. Also, yeah, the character doesn't have the will to read. He probably can't even read. I bet we're still hung over after a 3-day drinking binge. We probably still see everything blurry.
Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
And you're standing out here in the cold because?
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
Fair enough. Only thing you're missing is a big sign.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling. But she's cold.
I need a hat or something. Such a good trooper you are, already learning the value of hard work. Pat her head. No, that's so condescending. I could help by brutally dismantling the free market. Hell yeah. You're cold. Can I help in some way? Let's be reasonable.
Kind of you to offer, sir.
What could you do to help her anyway?
You don't have a hat. You need a hat. Should I have a word with the store owner, maybe? We can offer. Though, I doubt that'll help.
Oh, no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm.
Shouldn't you be at school or something? Oh, give me a second. My cat wants out. Yes, Simba just was in my room and wanted to be outside. And also, yeah, the narrator's voice is so fucking good. I love it. Shouldn't be at school?
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Isn't going to school more important than this? It sure is.
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
Fair. Like, only school doesn't really help you either. School is kinda dumb.
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Oh, more people dead?
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
Cursed in what way?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
She's looking for the right word. Ass up, bankrupt, say nothing.
Well, they run out of money and have to stop doing business.
I don't think curses are real. They're very real. This place is cursed. This sounds rather serious. I should probably look into this. Narrow your eyes and look through the creaking boards on the window.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see much more to look into here.
The lieutenant makes a note in his notebook.
Yes. Please do also look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games are there, sir.
What do you know about other failed businesses? How does this curse manifest itself?
It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist.
Come on,
I
Kim.
liked it better when we were talking about whether it's appropriate to stand out in the freezing weather.
This is important. But Kim, the plasmic manifestations.
No such thing.
The lieutenant stands at your side, stern and serious. God damn it.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir?
The girl looks back and forth between you two. Okay, what about the other failed businesses?
Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. I don't really know what's there.
Stroke your chin. Enough about the curse for now.
Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead.
What is this crime business?
Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
It's me. Wait, not crime fiction. I need to know what crime is. What? Why would anyone want to read about crime? Okay, I get it. Crime murder gets the people going, definitely.
And it's kind of like a puzzle too. You can guess who the criminal is or how the good guys are going to catch him.
Yep, already vanquished. I'm a policeman myself, by the way. The law, as I said.
You don't look much like a policeman.
What? I'm the most policiest policeman you've ever seen. Ignore the fact that I look like a half-drunk corpse. Oh well, what does a cop look like? I don't remember for certain.
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
She points to a book cover on which you see strapping Vespertine officer. He stands grimly over the body of a dead woman. I used to be exactly like that Mullen guy. Then I decided to live a little. What are the other answers? You know, nobody actually looks like the guy in the picture. That's just stupid fancy of a man. It's not your body that's important in police work. Anyway, it's your point to your head. Yeah, me with my one intelligence. Oh, look at the guy. I'll never be as good as Mullen. Actually, no, number one looks as the stupidest answer.
What's that mean?
You know, cut loose, raise hell, blow off steam, go on a drinking binge till I don't remember anything.
And everything's better now, sir?
I don't know, I don't remember.
Why is that?
A man can never be truly happy with who he is. Look at me, a hideous beast, a failure of a cop, holy shit, trauma dumping. You'll understand when your order's also so condescending. I don't know, option 2.
Oh, okay. I shouldn't have said that thing about Dick Mullen.
I want to answer this too. It's not your body that's important, it's your brain. Which is funnier because I have one intelligence.
Head? Yes.
No, it's your soul. Your blue soul.
My blue soul.
No, your resilience.
Oh, they're fighting. So, that Mullen guy looks like a Hampelmann who could respect the face. It's not even drawn correctly, he lacks soul. Grit, a total disregard for personal safety, you gotta take the pain. This Mullen guy looks like he'd run to his mom, ain't got no balls. Oh. I like the first answer.
I'm not sure I understand.
She examines the illustration of Dick Mullen attempting to find his soul. A policeman's gotta have the right stuff and in great sense of the law. No one would follow a weakling like Mullen.
If you say so, sir. He's just a fictional character. He's no match for your soul. Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
What is romance? Composure? Or so she's cold, afraid of the curse? Let's ask more.
It's the type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man.
She smiles at the thought, perhaps imagining herself in that situation.
Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir.
What about a poor man getting a rich lady?
It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process. Or should actually be rich himself, but has lost his family property unjustly, like during the revolution or something.
Yeah.
Those are unhappy books for most of the pages. People sad about what they have lost, but then it all turns out just fine in the end.
What about when both of the men are bad?
These are not very common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that.
What if they just start dating each other? What if it's written really well?
Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either, because she doesn't need a bad man. Yes, that would be interesting.
What about when everyone is poor, like real life?
That's really not a proper romance story. That's more like everyday life.
See, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you have to write about real life things.
Not in romance books, sir. These are about nice and pretty people, and everyone is happy in the end.
I mean, if Albert Wesker and Pyramid Head were their choices, sign me up. Ah, yes. Simple, simple. What about a book where the man and lady business doesn't work out at all?
I haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum.
Yeah, you think she has one about a excruciatingly painful breakup? Let's just ask, maybe I will.
I'm sure she can help out.
That's
Anything
enough
else you're curious about?
enough romance questions.
Maybe some about other books?
Who are these famous people?
Oh, kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers, or musicians, those kinds of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them.
She scratches her cold reddened cheek, then continues.
I think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame.
Even better if Wesker and Pyramid Head were lovers. You're so right. Gay. Can I become famous by reading one of the books?
I don't know about that, but I imagine life is great when you're famous.
Fame sounds delicious. Maybe someone will write a book about me one day. Yeah, dream on. Famous for vain people. I have better things to do. These famous people sound like a bunch of dogs. Let's go with one. We're a superstar.
Why would they do that, sir?
Because I'll be a superstar cop in the papers and everything. That'll show him.
That's so cool. Maybe they'll make you a book cover picture and everything. Standing over a dead body, holding a gun.
Exactly. You can stop calling me sir. I am but a working man.
No, sir, I can't. It would be too tiring to refrain from it. It's already tiring enough to remember to say it all the time. It's nice of you to say I could stop, though.
I get you. I, for example, can't stop making this face. Point at your face. Okay, yeah, when the next person comes, you'd have to sir or ma'am them again. I wanna... Okay, option 1.
That's a friendly enough face, most of the time.
Hey, that's success. Okay, composure.
The girl keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
Cold? Hey, why do you keep your hands folded?
What do you mean, sir?
She looks wary.
She knows where this is going.
Wouldn't that be a natural reaction to being fucking cold? Keeping your hands hidden in your pockets, folded, warm. Where's this going? You don't need to be worried, I'm here to help.
She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. She doesn't want to show them.
Well, that's suspicious.
The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest.
Lock in, Kim.
A facade of true professionalism. He is far more intrigued by the situation than his poise reveals.
Oh, he is locked in. It's okay, you heard me. Hands up. It's okay.
She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
Oh, anxiety biting. And oh no, Sava, you struck gold. You found the yaoi. Amazing.
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded?
She shoots you a suspicious glaze. There were a few other hints. It's just super simple for a detective such as myself. I feel like this was mostly a shot in the dark. Let's go with 2. Let's be kind of smart or something.
Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
Her eyes flash with defiance. She's not impressed.
She actually is impressed. This is more like a defensive reflex.
Oh. Archives of Our Own has a quite interesting selection. What is Archives of Our Own? Is it a website? I haven't heard of it if it is one. Oh. Is it just another like fanfic site or what is it? Yeah, once more, I bet I can figure out why you bite your nails. I've got a few reasons in mind. Oh, you think so? Fine, do better to do something about me. Let's go with 1.
She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
Okay, what are the options? You're uptight because of your mother and the pressure she's putting on you. Rats have been nibbling on your fingers, child labor in dismal working conditions. Chewed on nails means you're recycling your body material. Yes, of course. It's an intense dedication of the way of business. There are no riches without personal sacrifice. Okay, all of these options are dumb. Let's go with 1.
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't.
Either way, another ace deduction by the #1 detective in town.
It was okay, sir.
She's still got a rebellious streak.
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
You think so? Fine. Do better to do something about me.
You're quite sober.
Me? Sober?
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
Also, yes, it's only fanfics and NG stories. Nice. Wait, how do you know I'm usually not? Yeah, about that. Maybe you could point me towards some booze. And I'm having a grand time. And I'm also sad and my head hurts. I guess we sobered up in that little time. I highly doubt it. No, add time. Let me use the time to drink. Oh, how dumb, how dumb. But I guess that means we are sober. That we aren't drunk. With how much we've drunk, I guess, though, we did vomit a lot, so that would sober you up a bit. We still act like a drunk fool, though. Anyway, I'm gonna wait a bit till the ad break is over. Let's check out. Replace the lost bowl. End of day debrief. Interesting. Wait, what are the options? I don't want to drink. I don't want to go drugs either. I feel like that would have negative consequences. So I'm gonna try to stay sober and drug-free. Though I am curious what kind of benefits taking drugs and alcohol would bring me. Brr. Brr. Alright, the ad break is over, so we can continue. Alright, how do you know I'm usually not?
Because you usually aren't.
But how do you know? Yeah, I'm also sad and my head hurts.
I'm sorry, sir. I hope things get better soon.
She looks you in the eye, a gleam of sympathy on her face.
There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels familiar, somehow.
What are you missing here? Why does this feel familiar? +1 knows the law.
Because you know each other. She's been talking to you so openly because you've talked before.
Oh! I did not see the DM. Wait, let me check. Literally anything but hedge with Wesker and Pyramid Head. I see. Oh, by the way, have you played the new DBD event? The banquet one? It's somewhat of a chaotic mess, but it's fun. At least when you don't get absolutely roasted by the survivors' 5,000 abilities that they get from the event. Also, hang on. Wait, we can get a breakdown. Nice. Hang on, so you know me? We've met before?
Yes, I stand in this spot all the time.
She sways back and forth on her feet. No, I haven't been home. Oh, right, like you're on vacation, which is why you also haven't been on the server yet. Okay, the event is chaotic. There's food for the survivors, and whenever they eat something, they get random buffs, like being speedy, or being invincible for 10 seconds, or becoming invisible, while the killer can throw a poison bottle every couple of seconds, which slows survivors down when they run too much. It's a very unbalanced event, but it's still fun. Though I've only played the killer side yet.
You've been running around all week without your shirt on, sir. Telling people
Oh, no.
about being a star or something. I don't really understand who those stars are.
Did I ever talk to you?
Of course, you've stopped by a few times. You certainly look better than the last time I saw you.
What do you mean by better? I look like shit. Thanks, I'm trying.
Yeah, I can see. You don't have party eyes anymore.
Party eyes. Yes, of course. That makes sense.
The lieutenant slowly, ever so slowly, realizes something.
I'm not surprised children have seen you running around with party eyes on, he thinks. Not at all.
You know, like a cat in the dark, all big and wide eyed. It certainly looks odd on a man.
We were on drugs. We're not just an alcoholic.
The swiveling eyes of a loony drug addict. That is what she meant. You were probably gurning too.
Gurning?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck
I
yeah.
should get some party eyes right now. Snap those sequins on you, boy.
Does that mean I've been partaking in narcotics?
Oh, baby, that's not what you have to worry about. Worry about the important thing.
So, why didn't you tell me you knew me to begin with? Thanks, I've learned something about myself today. No! We've done enough drugs.
I'm glad I could help you, sir.
The drug's bad. I bet the kind of drugs we're taking aren't just weed or something light. We're probably going full on heroin or something. Although if it were heroin, we'd be dying. We wouldn't be able to be that composed, although we aren't really. This is a cute shop. Gift books and molten candy. Old sports magazines tucked away in a dark corner. Ah yes, the Drexel enhanced your cop skills. With my big eyes, I can't miss anything. Take the ketamine. Ah yes. Why are we zoomed into the right? The book collects national recipes of Ada. They're all about lake trout. Hello, person.
Welcome to Crime romance and biographies of famous people. My name is Plaisance.
The clerk extends a greeting.
Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Hey, I'm sober apparently, so all good.
A golden pendant hangs around the woman's neck, in the shape of what looks like a tiny fish head trapped in amber.
Before I go on, you seem to be well off enough. Can you give me some money? No, we're not begging. I'm a cop. A curious pendant you're wearing, narrow your eyes mysteriously.
Oh yes, helps to have an anchor in these times.
She clutches the pendant and narrows her eyes as well. So you are the owner of the store?
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Her voice is high-pitched, as if to give it more penetration.
She has fine-tuned her voice to find the most welcoming approach for attracting new customers. It doesn't work.
It doesn't work. Brutal. Exactly, we smell clues a mile away, withstand a bullet for an hour and be able to hear the taste of color purple. Exactly. I'll be able to taste whether people are lying or not. I'll be able to smell their bullshit. Immediately. You're so right. I'll be able to see their thoughts. That's what I gotta do. I bet Kim approves. Oh, the girl outside mentioned that this place is cursed. Yes, let's follow this lead.
Cursed? Who said that? Annette? I will have a word with her. This place is not cursed. It has a robustly magnetic energy. Good for commercial activity. My business is thriving, sir.
I wanna know about the curse. I wanna know about the ghosts. I know, what do we have here? Hello, ancient reptilian brain. More meat for the Revicoil grinder. Revashay? Is that the place here? I don't remember. I think that there's a lot of names being dropped in a lot of places. I've just been doing silly stuff so far. I'm not even following the main story.
Doesn't feel like it's thriving. Feels ghostly.
I want to know about the ghost. It's probably the dude hanging outside that's haunting this place. Or who knows, maybe other people too. Your daughter's the one standing outside the store, right?
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
Yes, of course.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Yes.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
I'm compelled to investigate ghost activity.
Her opinion of her daughter depends on how well she lured you into the store.
Awful. 10 out of 10.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
We shouldn't have children. We're one hell of a mess. And if we have children, we don't remember. I hope we don't have children. The way you're handling her strikes me as wrong. And it is quite the trooper. She's a great value add. I'm here to dismantle the free market and abolish child labor. All this pressure has made her really anxious. You know how she's been chewing on her nails? Should we mention that? I don't know if she cares. I don't know if it's right to mention that. Could help, but could also go wrong. Let's go with 1. Although, yeah, let's just go with 1.
Mind you're in business, sir. In our society, people don't get to tell each other how to raise their children. It's none of your or anyone's business.
Yeah, that's about to be about the expected response. Woman looks like a punched quiche. We don't look much better. Shall I mention this? I don't know. She doesn't strike me as the kind of person that gives a fuck. She probably finds a way to, like, turn this around and call her lazy or something. Let's just change the subject.
The woman before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense. Every now and then, she nudges her glasses.
Hey, what if I want to buy a book?
Then why are you talking to me? Everything is on the shelves to browse. Don't you feel compelled to buy anything?
She
See
fit
those shelves there? Go, be drawn.
She fiddles with her pendant, then waves her bony fingers directly at you. Your character looks like a fucking corpse, but I take that over this thing. Okay, but we don't need to be insulting that much. It's fine. This whole city is kind of fucked up, so about par for the course. So what types of books do you have then? I don't want to talk to you anymore. Goodbye.
She smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
Farewell for now, book peddler. I wonder if I can actually buy a book that'll give me stats.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
Board games? Storekeep, what board games do you have here? Let's look through it first.
An endless variety of source books, lore books, and codices litter the table. The topmost book is titled Welkin Compendium, 2nd edition.
Oh, do they have Dungeons & Dragons?
There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Katawak, Boreal Creature Compendium, and a Pick Your Path adventure game book titled Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Velkrag.
Those feel like references. The Hunters of Katawak, Boreal Creature Compendium. Sounds like a D&D Creature Compendium too. Anything that really catches my eye?
There's a box that says Wirral, 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplements Module. The side panel notes, a fantastique adventure board game, new maps and miniatures. A sticker on it displays 25 real.
We are broke.
Nonsense for anemic Beano-clads.
Anemic Beano-clads. Okay, we are broke. We can't afford anything. How much money do we have? We have a third of a real. Okay, let's leave. Oh, let's go upstairs. More books. Oh, butterflies. A quaint picture book brochure, very colorful. It's a tome of fascist magic, rather candid. Another boring book, just discarded here.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature.
Oh, look through the shelf.
Amidst the various books, you find one written by someone named Matthias W. Dundas. It's about wholeness, unity, balance. The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to paid health services.
A survival book for Americans. How does that work?
It serves platitudes, while also telling everyone that traditional medicine, the kind people don't have access to, and which costs more than this book, is garbage, and would only give you cancer anyway, without even curing your cold or anything.
How is that a paranormal book?
Wholeness, unity, balance, on the other hand, can basically take care of anything. Though it is important to note, when it's up to your mind to heal yourself, then it's because of your mind that you're ill in the first place.
Ah, I see. It's magic. Just meditate a bit and you'll meditate the cancer away or something.
It's your own fault if you're ill. Got it?
No, not a great takeaway. horrible takeaway, even. Does the book say anything else?
The book features chapters on topics such as how to find magnesium. It even lists plants you can harvest magnesium from. How to continue drinking if you're an alcoholic who has destroyed his liver.
Hey, I need that.
And there's even a chapter on the ancient Seraïs tradition of using duck gallbladder preservatives to treat and prevent sexually transmitted diseases. Pre and post factum apply. Nothing worth buying.
Yeah, take this book. Instead, don't stop drinking. No. Your liver's fucked? Who cares? Just follow this and you can drink without a liver. Amazing.
This is just mundane garbage. What's even paranatural about this?
That's what I thought too. Oh, find something truly otherworldly. +1 heard about the curse.
The throbbing in your head increases with every passing moment you gaze at this shelf. Suddenly, as if out of nowhere, a small green book becomes apparent. The title of it reads, Medicinal Purposes of the Pale.
The Pale?
The book contains very little explanation on the matter. This knowledge seems to be taken for granted.
The Pale sounds like zombies or corpses. What is this book about?
The book contains descriptions of various pseudoscientific therapies, alternative medicines, and folk remedies involving the Pale, also known as le territoire.
Le territoire.
For example, it recommends vigorously swatting one's naked body with a venik or hand broom, made from the leafy twigs of a young birch tree from the near Pale.
Okay.
Even better if you can find someone
Kinky.
else, preferably a large man dressed in nothing but a towel, to thrash you while you're spread naked and helpless on a cool slab.
Yeah, it is kinky. Why does it have to be a large man? And why does he have to be dressed in nothing but a towel? Sounds invigorating.
It is, and good for the circulation too.
What else?
It also recommends consuming distilled spirits like vodka or whiskey that have been aged in the Pale. Readers are instructed to cover these jars in a shallow hole just inside the Pale and leave them there for 30 to 60 days, depending on the potency desired.
Okay, well, what is the Pale? Now it doesn't make sense anymore. You need this book. I see. For normal study reasons, nothing suspicious. And what does this pale aged liquor do?
Among other benefits, it is alleged to restore a damaged liver to perfect health.
Of course. Drink this aged vodka. It'll restore your liver. What is this? Why are we selling alcohol to the... I mean, okay, that's a perfect business strategy. Alcohol to the alcoholics. Goddamn. I should probably get my hands on some of that. What else is there?
For general health and well-being, readers are encouraged to take regular strolls through the Pale, though a sidebar cautions readers to limit each stroll to less than an hour.
What is the Pale?
These strolls promise to cleanse the mind of worries and the body of toxins, especially if the perambulator performs this ritual in the nude. Nudity figures prominently in a number of these prescriptions.
You have to be naked, otherwise it doesn't work. Naked witchcraft. I'm buying it just for brewing purposes and nothing else.
This is exactly what you need. I don't know. I don't want to be the party pooper, but this Pale territory sounds sort of dangerous. Maybe you shouldn't walk in it naked.
What is the Pale territory? Is it an actual place? And if it is that a place where people get ambushed? Well, they can't rob you of anything if you're naked. Yeah. Anything else of note?
There's an entire section devoted to cures for men who are struggling to perform their marital obligations.
I probably need that. Yes, let's get naked and brew some beer. And some vodka too. I like vodka.
Excuse me, sir. I believe you've been perusing that particular volume long enough. If you'd like to continue reading, I must insist you buy it.
I'm broke. I can't afford it. I don't have the 420. Perfect price. Damn it.
Sir, please, no browsing in that shelf. That wisdom is not for free.
Steal it. I can't.
I can't have you end up, like, opening a police store next door and stealing my customers. Oh no!
The fuck? Is that reasoning? Oh, I want to know more. I need that book. I need to make money. Okay, what is this?
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins. The board has come loose from one corner. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez.
Wait, are we in Martinez? Oh, we're in Revachol. I'm not certain. Look at the map of Insulinde.
This large map displays archipelagos. You see a constellation of small dots on the light blue emptiness of the Insulindic Ocean. The largest in the northeast is La Caillou. You are here. Another far away in the southwest, Seminese Islands, Ile de Fantôme.
What else?
Ozon, Laurentide, Fas Alamir, Archipelagos, North Arcade Islands, all just specks of dust on the vastness of the Insulindic. On the edges of the map, the color fades into a blur of dotted lines, black and white. In the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Caillou, in a bookstore. It's you.
Oh.
Radiating outwards from you, the suzerain Revachol. With a radius of 80 kilometers, still, the crown jewel of this Isola would be barely visible.
Squint first. Can you see cities on the island?
You can, on Caillou, Revachol, a single black star, on Ozon, Fondelier, and Vimandu, on archipelagos, Croyan Moran, Villiers, on Seminine, Olduvai, and on Laurentide, Deora of the Seven Seas.
I hope that's never relevant because I won't remember that.
Lost little pearls of light, tiny fires in the dark.
That's such a cool sentence.
The ocean breaks apart into a tangle of cosines and azimuths, all pointing into pale nothingness. Muindi is the north azimuth. Grad is the northeast azimuth. Samara is the east azimuth. Seo is the west azimuth. Isolas, they're called. Connections to other worlds, words past the Insulindian, unknown to you. You only know you've never been there. You have little idea what they are. Distant stars, gods. But looking at them makes you feel almost non-existent. Whatever they are, the Isolas are immeasurably large compared to you, and very, very far away.
This is beyond my encyclopedia knowledge. I had an 8, I needed a 17.
Perhaps they are gods, gods of distance and outer dust.
And my conceptualization skills also fail me. Look at the map of Revachol.
The north coast of a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a river. It is the River Esperance. Countless bridges put the shards back together, connecting city blocks to river islands. La Delta says a great artificial heart in the center, teeming with life forms and construction. To the east, rolling hillsides, Le Jardin, Stella Marie, the suburbs of Saint-Baptiste, swallowed up into the megacity. They sound rich to you. This is
To
Revachol
you?
East. Hudon, it's somewhere to live. Not bad. Then there's Jamrock. It's bad. People shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Forberg. It's almost as bad, and much larger. Then Coal City. It's the worst.
Wait, don't I live in Jamrock? I remember Jamrock being mentioned as a possible place where I live. Though we don't exactly remember our place, where we live. And Martinez?
It's so small you can't even see it on the map. No, wait. There it is. North of Jamrock, the strip of coast next to the Greater Rivashol Industrial Harbour. It looks downright despondent. It's almost Coal City, to be honest. No, Coal City is worse. A charred limb. Rain falls on its slick black streets. And then there's the burnt-out quarter in the heart of Jamrock. Is it cold in this bookstore? Or is it just you?
It's definitely cold. I mean, it's winter, kind of spring outside.
No, this is somewhere to be. This is all you have. But it's still something. Streets and sodium lights, the sky, the world. You're still alive.
I like Volition. I like Volition. Look at the map of Martinez.
It's not really a map. It's a tourist thing. A picture postcard with buildings on it, drawn from an isometric perspective. A date in the upper right corner says 48. Still, it's detailed. Could be pretty useful for scouting ahead. You see the jagged boxes of an industrial harbour, even the whirling in rags there.
Can I buy these maps? I can't. I'm broke. Oh, I could look at this bookshelf too.
The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of Famous People. You see a large variety of names, none of which ring a bell.
Okay, I think we've looked enough at books. There's one book I want, and I can't afford it. What's this, please?
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Shopkeep, what's behind the curtains?
Nothing. Now please go back to browsing the books.
Nothing?
Don't you feel compelled to look at the books? The books are all you care about.
Nothing? That's a suspicious response. You could have said more books. But could you? Yes, you could.
Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become.
Examine the strange cage-like trinket.
You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you.
Alright.
Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time. The curtains remain shut before you.
I could open the curtains, but wouldn't that make her mad? Do I care? I don't.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers.
A hand is closed around her pendant. Her fingers nervously playing with the talisman. Suspicious!
Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
Perception hearing. Oh, 8 versus 8. This is about the curse. That's why you're afraid.
No, it's just a storeroom for the employees, I told you. Now please step away from the curtains.
But I sense this place calling for me. I must investigate beyond the threshold.
You do? My God, even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Just step away, dear sir.
Ma'am, this is different. I'm a police officer. I'm the law. I need to go in there.
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there.
She stops abruptly as her hand flies over her mouth, baffled by her own bluntness. I wonder what happened.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
I don't care. You can't stop me. I'll open them.
No! Please just talk to me, officer. Come here and let's talk this through before you decide to do anything extreme.
Lies. Rip them open, we say.
Rip them open.
There is something mysterious about the curtains. Be careful. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting you.
Rip them apart, this time for real.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little cage-like trinkets, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
I warned you! You're unleashing forces beyond your understanding!
That's good. That's what I want. Hey there, demons. It's me. Ghostly silhouettes of hairdryers. A vaguely androgynous portrayal of a man.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked. What if you just break it down?
Oh, maybe I should break it down, but not before I strategize. Knock on the door, pain threshold. Maybe I should break it down.
That's right. Take in your surroundings. You need to have a solid ground and a proper posture if you want to succeed.
Check the surroundings.
The room is dimly lit and littered with old barbershop rubbish, but the path to the door is clear.
And what about the door?
It's made of a solid block of wood, but it has stood there for ages. The hinges are old and coated with a carmine layer of rust. It should be doable.
Knock on the door.
Only an echo. No one is there. That's
Okay,
right.
can I check my posture
Take in
too?
your surroundings. Steady breathing. Solid core. You've got this. With one shoulder forward, you're ready to smash into the door like a battering ram. The room it's made of a solid block of wood, but it has stood there for ages.
Ah, it's a 50-50 shot.
Hinges are old and coated with a carmine layer of rust.
Let's do it.
It should be doable.
Come on. Ouch. Oh. Oh, that looked like it hurt.
You smash into the wood and see a small crack appear.
It was a success.
It's going to take one more try to break through to the other side. But you've done it.
You're not thinking of trying again, are you?
I am. It was a success. Smash into the door again, wordless. Smash into the door and shout, fuck the system. Smash into the door and shout, freeze dirtbags. Or shout, hands up now. And shout, fuck it hurts. Fuck the system. Come on, come on, come on. Eee.
What is this place?
The lieutenant stares at the dusty training equipment. It's an adventure. It's the netherworld beyond the veil. No idea, Kim, but my head hurts. My head hurts bad. No, I like being dramatic. It's the netherworld.
No, it's a gym. Though it looks like no one's been here in ages. I doubt the electricity still works. We should find a flashlight if we want to go on. There should be one in my kinema.
An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
What if there's a reason why no one has been here for ages?
Yes, because it's closed.
Bruh. Just so unimaginative.
No need to look for supernatural explanations where a banal one will do. Now, let's go get the flashlight, shall we?
Oh, autosave. Sand is dripping from a punching bag.
Yes?
Nothing. The poster says Sitius Fortis. The rest is worn off. Worn out wall bars. They look unsafe.
A barbell lies on the floor. The color has worn off its weight plates.
Oh.
It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with. Lift them.
Oh, yes. Let's show off.
Why does it feel so familiar?
Is this familiar because I'm a weightlifter? God, it's a legendary. Oh,
No, it's not that. It's the stale smell of rubber, the squeaky sound of sneakers, your bruised knee against the mat, and a whistle. Then the feeling is gone.
hmm.
A memory from another life, when you were young and fit.
Okay, we're not doing that. That's too heavy. Oh, there's a small thing. Shot put ball. It's worth something. We could sell that to someone.
It's dark.
The lieutenant states the
This
obvious.
would be a lot easier with a flashlight. I've got one in the Kinema's toolbox. We should go back for it before we continue. No sense in tripping around in the darkness.
Some areas are inaccessible without your flashlight. After you've acquired it, go to your inventory and equip it in a held slot to continue exploring.
I don't know where Yokinema is. We've never established that. Have you tried throwing the bowling ball at the corpse on the tree? I have not. But I think the kids have done that. But also, how are you? I don't know where the Kinema is. Items. Shot put ball. I need to sell stuff. I'm so broke. How's the disc going? It is chaotic. I haven't really been doing anything productive. I've just been a weirdo. A superstar. I've been a superstar. I'm doing all the dumb shit. Really looking at that unmanly haircut threatens your masculinity. Alright. No sane person would ever put their head into such a machine. I'm just being a menace to society. That sounds about right. It's a very chaotic game. Yeah, I've shot the corpse. That's what the most productive mainline story thing I've did. Oh. The book appears to be erotica, but without actual erotica. So, romance? Can I pick up the bottle? Slightly changes color. Oh, ad break. You know what? Let me take that ad break and go take a toilet break. Be right back. Oh, I need to unmute myself too. The ad break's over and I've returned from my toilet break. So let's continue. So what is this? Street signs? To roundabout north. To Capeside Apartments, Martinate Pier. The ad reads broken window. Tips has windows. If you had a bag in your hand, perhaps you could collect these bottles and sell. I need a bag. We see money making methods. I need that. I'm so broke. Enormous bowls worthy of a real man. Oh, the humor in this game is so dumb. But also, this game is so beautiful. It looks so dystopian, but it just looks like a ruined place. It's not really dystopian in the sense of a traditional dystopia, but like, this place is really fucked, and you can tell. A lonely cormorant surveys the sea, indifferent to your approach. A boat. The belly of this boat shines like it was recently painted. Oh, we can check out this wall. What's with this wall?
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Why am I looking at this wall? We could try. There's nothing to lose.
You have no clue. It's just a wall.
Damn. More casual dystopia vibe. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
So many walls all over Martinez. Weather-worn, cracked. They're paint peeling.
It's not like the usual dystopia where it's clear like, oh, this is this super evil government or super evil technology and everything's shitty. This is more like, this feels like a town that's been going to shit for a long time and everyone kind of still tries to manage. It feels like a more real dystopia. A plank? Money! And a battery. Let's heal up. Hey, it's the kid.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep?
No, that would be illegal.
Pigs come to take me out? Trying to snuff me out?
No, why would you even say that? Are you sleeping right now? Oh, that's menacing. Are you sleeping right now?
Don't get fucking clever with me, pig. You think you're so clever.
Alright. A garden hose. This won't be of any use until the snow melts. A balcony with a view to the yard and the hanging. Chairs and tables eaten by rain and rot. Huh? Oh hey, there's someone. Maybe this person saw something. Orange bumhead. Reaction speed minus rhetoric. Nose are fed. Just a closed door, but you look at it suspiciously. These barrels are half full of rainwater. Oh, blue. That smoke up there could be a witness. Talk to him. I know. I want to click this green thing. No? Maybe I have to be up there.
I can't get involved in this.
Too late.
There
I'm
must
coming.
be another way into the building.
Why so loud? No? Okay, we need to find a different way. Also, bucket. Click everything. I need to know all. Buddha Saint, Ghislaine, roundabout north. Capeside Apartments. There's a girl up there. Did she spill the paint? Inside the frame of a motorcycle in repair.
Hey, up here, piggo.
Ah, now I didn't read this completely. Screw you. Looks like there was more construction here once, decades ago. Oh. More loot. Another battery. Magnesium. Docking reserved for residents of Rodesan Gislane 33EA. And a boat. Your room in the Whirling isn't much bigger than this sloop.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Fancy.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce.
She extends her hand in greeting.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
She steps closer and holds out her hand over the railing. Joyce L. What does the L stand for? Let's shake her hand first and foremost.
I'm glad to see you here.
Her grip is tight and cold.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will, gladly.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual.
Very unusual.
But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
Kim is very hopeful despite my shenanigans. Gotta bounce for dinner. Enjoy your food. Good luck with grappling with the stark realities of Revachol. Yeah, I'll just be silly. I silly my way through this. It works so far. But yeah, enjoy your food. Thanks for coming by.
There's a trace of irony in his voice. Mischief, even. The lieutenant is hatching some scheme.
Oh, I'm all in with mischief.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
Good to know.
It's hard to get a read on her precise disposition, but she appears helpful.
You're on a boat. Tell me about the Wild Pines. What do you do?
What we do? I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
So, what do they do?
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things. And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
How much money does the Wild Pines have? Sure.
I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
Money.
A billion?
Encyclopedia failure. What exactly is a billion? Wow. That's it? I thought Wild Pines was supposed to be big time. Numbers like that mean nothing to me. The money I owe is so much less than that. Just wow.
20 billion is a large number, but the conglomerate employs 72,000 people. They all need to be paid. Then there are capital improvements, interest payments.
A wave hits the sloop. She grasps the mainstay for balance.
A conglomerate the size of the Wild Pines is like a shark. If it stops moving, it will die. Then what becomes of those 72,000 families? It's a tremendous responsibility.
Where does Wild Pines get all these billions?
They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago, when pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lomantanga on behalf of the suzerain. Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
Okay, what does such a huge system want with a place like this?
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
8% of all the cargo in the world. That's quite the endeavor indeed. You don't keep it moving, the workers do. The company is nothing without them. That's all I needed to know about something else. Let's be... I don't know, number 1.
There are no minor cogs in the system. Each terminal must be accounted for, lest the entire system break. Every hiccup in such a system means thousands lose their jobs, the world over. I'm here to assure that doesn't happen.
I gained a thought.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
What can you tell me about this strike? Yeah, what are they up to?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
Oh, secrets? What if I want to hear about the trade secrets? I like secrets.
First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade in Elements. That gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus.
An octopus? I will slay it. How do I repeal it then? Wouldn't want to disturb an octopus. Better let it be. I will slay it. Murder.
Good luck is only kept in place by the vested interests of half the civilized world, including your own.
What the ma'am means is that the Emergencies Act and the RCM both get their authority from the coalition government.
But I am derailing us. You wanted to know about the strike.
What is your role in this precisely?
I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place.
Fair enough.
Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
Tell us more about this behemoth.
What can I say? The union employs a giant covered in tattoos. A racist giant. I guess that's part of their big tent organization now.
Okay. How were the talks going before the lynching?
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
Okay.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike?
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
And what happened to this Gaumont?
Mr. Clare told him to, how did he put it? Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Okay.
Yes. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
Sounds like usual aggressive posturing.
What are their demands? What do they want this time?
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes. Every worker, a member of the board.
I like it. I don't know what to think about that. Over-aggressive commie posturing? Seems like they have no idea about business. Forget it, I want to ask something else about the strike. Every worker, a member of the board. Sounds fair? I don't know. I don't know how this is set up. Don't know what to think about that.
Fortunately, they explained it. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about anything, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal.
Yeah, that doesn't work, but if it's for big decisions...
Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines, Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
I think every single one need to agree that doesn't work. That would just stagnate it. Huh. The workers can't be kings. The king is the king. The king is dead. Long live the workers. It's pretty funny, I have to admit. It's very idealistic. A bit too far, maybe.
They're having a blast. But how can they afford it? After 4 months, my assumption was they would prefer a more practical solution.
What are you going to do?
I'm not sure. Naturally, I assumed that was just their opening position, a hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the bowyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
This checks out.
Reaction speed. Okay. The scabs at the gate, did you put them there?
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the union refuses to? If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not right now, at least.
Tell me about this union boss, Mr. Clare.
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Really?
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
He can't be that bad.
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
Wait, there are two of them. It's getting out of hand.
Yes, Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
What about the union itself outside of the brothers Clare?
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organised labour at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
She hesitates, looking for the right expression.
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother. And your opinion, detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
I don't know about them. I don't know really anything aside from what you've just told me. An effective advocate for the rights of the local working men? That would be ideal. A giant leech sucking the life out of Ravachol? Basically a socialist mob? I prefer not to have an opinion on these things. Not yet, at least. Because we don't know what they're doing. We haven't talked to them yet. Number one would be ideal. An effective advocate for the rights of the local working men. But who knows if that's what's going on. Sadly, doesn't sound like it from her perspective. Let's just go with 4.
Of course, officer.
That sounds dismissive. One more thing. You said something happened in the elections.
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the union. She disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore, or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
Eerie.
Downright haunting, if you ask me. The Wild Pines suspected foul play, but what could they do? It was a union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
That's all I need here. Let's change the topic.
Of course. How else can I help?
What can you tell me about this lynching?
Quite a few things, I'm afraid.
She falls silent for a moment, contemplating something.
The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Of course, ma'am. We
Um,
should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
I lost it. I got drunk 3 days in a row, and I lost everything.
Awkwardness washes over the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events.
Yeah, who would? Remember when my partner told you I'd recently suffered from an unusual medical episode? My lost badge is related to it.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
It's possible. After a night of heavy drinking, I lost all memory of my life and the world. I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world, this city, nothing.
Oh dear. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia. I don't even know how to respond. I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Fair.
Hang on. She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
What kind of arrangement would it be?
I mean, favors for favors. A dirty alliance of some sort.
Ooh. Okay, we have a high chance.
Easy. Just offer her a favor. Like I said, nice and dirty.
Surely there's some other way to demonstrate our law enforcement credentials.
I will be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something very tangible.
You're in, but expect her to drive a hard bargain.
Like what?
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason.
They're profiting from this trade.
The company has tried looking into this matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resources might turn over the right stones. Or you can recover your badge. Though if I may be blunt with you, it sounds like that may be a lost cause.
Possibly.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Excuse us for a moment, madam.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
How did you hope it would go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance and, not volunteer us to be her henchmen.
Oh, so we're henchmen now.
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation.
I'm sorry for putting us in this situation. I'll handle it. What do you propose, that we don't investigate the drug trafficking? We could just, find my badge. I'm sorry.
I'm sure you will, Detective. No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we're siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done and demand for her information on the lynching.
We could just, find my badge.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters. You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months.
Okay, let's get back.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Tell me about this alleged drug trafficking.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samaran Isla into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Let me get this straight. The materials come from Samara to Revachol through the terminal?
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
And you want us to investigate?
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dockworkers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
Am I going to need bolt cutters for this?
Unlikely, officer. I'm talking about the lorries. Once the ingredients reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers, well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they may be vulnerable. Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
She gives you a knowing look.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
You'll be indebted to her, in a way, but one step ahead of the Union in another.
Why didn't you come to the RCM earlier? Yeah, that's suspicious. Maybe they're making money with this too? Well, then they wouldn't want to crack it down. Something's fishy.
We did.
Oh.
On more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct disagreement about whose jurisdiction this area falls under.
Alright. Bureaucracy.
We know the company has launched its own probe into the Union's alleged involvement. We also know it's come up empty. It's not just the RCM. No one's been able to find any hard evidence.
Well, here's your chance, officers.
It's no coincidence the lorries are stranded here like that, is it?
No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However,
She passes looking to the sea.
this is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the Trade Committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue. Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Track and beg them to open a drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand.
What proof do you have that the Union is involved?
How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
So you think the strike is being funded with source ingredients for drugs?
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
It sounds like she tried looking into it herself, though she's clearly not the type your typical lorryman would confide in.
Interesting. Oh, I feel like this plot is gonna get so thick. Okay, I've made my mind up about the smuggling investigation.
Yes?
We will take this case, probe the drivers, and see what it yields.
Excellent. According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something. It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I can keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least. You should have the time you need. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
She takes another long sip from her seemingly bottomless thermal cup. Okay, do you know anything about these tattoos? Ignore the fact that this man is shot. This wasn't me, surely.
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
So you know something about the tattoos?
Better not tie the fourth day to the bat's day on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
She wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it.
You seem rich. Can I have some money? Why can I ask that, everyone? What? No one sensible would just give me some money, would they? Well, it'd be weird. I'm not gonna ask that.
Of course, Detective. Take care.
All right. Off we go with a new mission. Anything but the main mission, although it all kind of ties back to it.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked.
Knock, knock.
The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response.
Knock, knock, knock.
The door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
Stop banging on the door! I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
This is the police. Open the door.
The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
But I'm not joking. I am the law.
No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building. Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
She trails off, leaving the sentence unfinished. Can tell I we're real policemen.
Madame, I assure you, we are real police officers.
The lieutenant repeats dutifully.
There is no reply.
Alright, we tried. Thanks, Kim. Okay. There was a lot of plot developments.
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside. Then use the focus knob to zoom in if necessary.
Oh, do it. We have the money.
Your money disappears into the coin slot. A clunk. The ring of metal.
Pull the handle, look
Curtains
inside.
on the display open. You lean in to catch the view. It's blurry. Different blues and greens. In the middle of the shimmer stands a drab grey shape, like a ghost.
Turn the knob to focus your vision.
The lenses shift. The ghost sharpens into an islet in the bay. In the ruins, a man-made structure is visible. A half-sunken sea fort. Its concrete almost reconquered by nature. It looks as if it was abandoned quite some time ago. Nothing but a rotten tooth remains of the anti-aircraft tower. A lonely birch tree grows out of it. Its leaves ripped from it by the winter wind.
Hang in there, little one. There are ruins of some kind of buildings there.
The little brave birch tree seems to wave back in the wind.
Really? I don't have the eyesight to make it out.
The lieutenant takes off his glasses and cleans them out. Interesting. Oh, another person. You hear the distant call of seabirds. Nothing I can't do, I'm on the job for every man. A bag! Also, we have thoughts. The 15th Indo tribe. Wild Pines, Feld, Caprice, Tricentennial, Villiers, and La Salle, names of the Rasholian Indo tribes, spring into your head, set loose at the mention of wild pines, royal monopolies, octopuses, and swordfish, most of them gone now. YBP, Expander, Saint Batista, Brightest Star, LUM, Resplendent, East Insulindic, Welta, and Eclaset. But isn't one missing? Wait, no. There were only 14. Then why do you feel like there was 15th Indo tribe? Internalize. Volumetric compressor. Still the best. Also, we've almost learned this. Okay, can we equip the bag? Tools. We have 2 hands. That's gonna be interesting. Oh, we can equip the bum head. -1 rhetoric. Yeah, we don't have any rhetoric either, so I'll accept that. -2 savoir-faire. A splatter of bullet holes lines the walls. Bottle. More bottles. Also, we got a skill point. Let's level up. Composure seems to come in quite often. Shivers does too. Interfacing. Interfacing seems useful, but we don't have high motorics. I'd rather go into something that I already am well in. Pain threshold seems quite important. Electrochemistry is just unhinged. Empathy would be nice. I could go more Inland Empire. I could go more Volition, because that's my favorite so far. But let's go Pain threshold? Yeah. That seems important. Oh, we can pick up bottles now. Out of my way, Kim. Where do we sell this?
This Postler Vantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Graffito? Fuck your mail delivery box, kick it. Good mail delivery box. Pat pat.
The box seems happy.
Hey!
Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
Been there, post Laventia mailbox collection. Been there. Mail collection box, you should man the fuck up. I feel your mail collection box.
The mail collection box seems cathartic, thankful even. So do you. You shudder, then you swallow, and then suddenly you see it. Over all the other graffitos, someone has, using the tip of a very sharp knife, cut the words, Revachol forever.
Alright, let's leave. More bottles. Money-making opportunities. doing anything but police work. Where do I sell this? Could I sell this here? Probably not. Or could I? Let's ask. That's a person I didn't recognize when I first was here.
Can I help you?
By the way, I'm going to sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
You wait and see, cafeteria manager. Absolutely in the question.
Exactly.
First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
I've seen something here at the Whirling Gatti, a thing I need to talk about. Did I?
What thing?
I saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the Union.
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
He tosses his head in disdain.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
He hates the Union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead. Retaliate.
It's a shame you've got to suck it up to the Union to stay afloat. Let it go, you're above gratuitous baiting. Fuck it, give in.
I don't. I'm simply providing a service, or really facilitating the offering of services to paying customers, and it doesn't matter. I don't have to explain myself to you.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
Lieutenant gives you a meaningful nod. How do we find them?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
Smart, smart.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Okay. Goodbye. Oh, we could go into the kitchen. Dishes are drying. The smell of chemicals and pine trees. Money. An aroma of spices, alcohol and tomato hangs in the air.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Goranci and Kubek. It must be his name. Goranci. Goranci Kubek. Sounds representative.
Logic failure. Grazie, I have some questions to ask. Mr. Kubek, I'm here on official police business. Let's go with first. Grazie, I have some questions.
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
You've got some impressive pots there.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn.
Amazing. I don't think I need anything else. Stay masculine. Cool.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery.
Oh, touch the door all mysteriously.
The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side.
I wonder where this door leads.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
I'm drawn to its cobalt blue.
It is quite pretty. I suppose we could look into it as a side investigation.
No, the door's a mega investigation.
Hardly. Anyway, Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
try to push on the door.
The door does not budge.
Damn. Worth a try. Wait, I haven't talked to you.
Hello, sweetie.
The elderly woman turns to you with a smile.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Does that mean you like me? Don't be weird.
Why, you are, officer.
Maybe I am.
And have you found anyone to be sweet to?
She smiles conspiratorially? No, I'm done with mating rituals this time around. I don't know, wink. Maybe I have. I had once, wink twice, but then I lost her. Wink twice?
What was with that fucking wink?
Good question. Good fucking question.
Seemed neurological. Central nervous system's really banged up.
Stop winking. Tap yourself on the side of your head to correct the malfunction. Do nothing. The neurological damage is probably permanent.
I see you are still grieving. Well, I won't pry.
She smiles gently, paying no heed to the inexplicable winking.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
She slaps herself on the forehead.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up smiling.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
You seem to be in a chair. How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchair partner and fighting crime, riding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers. Okay. Roll us some cigarettes. I'm Jonasing for a smoke. Number one.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Kim, of course, I forgot I had EU. I know, but there are also side mysteries, sequence killers, and forays into paranatural.
I can assure you with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
Why, 3 heads are better than 2.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down. Perhaps another time.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am, or what I'm doing, or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
Her eyes follow your movements with some concern.
She won't judge you, no matter what you say.
I drank so hard I forgot literally everything. I hope you're right. I hope it's not too bad. Yeah, I'm blowing this. I drank so hard I forgot literally everything.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
We're dead, haunting each other. We're ghosts. The Whirling in Rags cafeteria. It was on my keys.
That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
In Revachol?
Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol.
Honestly, I don't know diddly squat about Revachol. What kind of place is this?
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
Let's pause as she studies your expression. You must look quite lost.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is?
No.
Yes?
No, I don't. All I know is we are approaching the end times. It's a bad year for my late 40s or 50s. I don't even know how old I am.
There. The year is 51, and spring has only just started. I'm sure there are better days ahead.
The lieutenant studies you, rubbing his chin. I'm beginning to suspect that you might indeed be completely adrift in this reality, thinks the lieutenant. How can it be that bad? Never mind. We're in this now.
I can tell that this is
Oh,
taxing
God.
for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Some kind of democracy, maybe? I'd like to think it's the dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's not. Our leaders are fierce warriors who traverse the plains on steeds. Civilization cowers before us. We are governed by intelligent machines that perform calculations to determine the freest market. Everyone hustles and grinds like a badass visionary. Radios are being used to control people's minds and distort our perception of reality, concealing our true masters, foreigners and women. COP. We are living under the COP regime. Some kind of democracy, maybe.
Nope. Sadly not. Revachol is what's called a zone of control, under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is market-driven.
If there's no government, how come there are cops? I don't even know what to say. I'm so disappointed. Yeah, how are there cops learned? Privately financed?
Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
Yes, I am. And I'm a superstar too. So, how did I do? What is the revolution you mentioned?
You didn't do too well, dear. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality, in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
She means this sincerely. Worrying won't do you any good.
So what is this revolution you mentioned?
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
What does that have to do with there not being any cops?
It has something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better.
I'm just a poor woman, she thinks. What do I know of these things? And how can I help you?
Who could tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
She turns to the lieutenant.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
I've got to get going now.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
Oh.
Lonesome. Long way home.
Oh, and your thought complete.
Here we go. Home awaits. Walk past Station 41 and through the market, past the Boogie Street spearhead to the other side of the lake, the frozen eye at the center of the district. Then past the video rental store on the corner. There, at the end of a street lined with pine trees, a small house no larger than a matchbox. 11 Voyager Road. You no longer live there. Those times are gone. And so are those people. Why did you come here? Why are you still here? And where's the dealer? You have to get back to work. That's all you have now.
Learning cap for perception raised to 5. Speed gives 1 psi. Interesting. Alright, but this has been a lot, and I am getting tired because it's getting late for me. This game is very fascinating. Well, I haven't done anything main story related. I've just been kind of going around doing mischief. But we still learned something regarding the strike. So probably we'll continue with that next time. When is that next time going to be? Maybe Wednesday, so overmorrow. Good time to autosave. But yeah, then, to everyone that is still listening, thank you so much for sticking around. It has been a lot. There's a lot of exposition happening, a lot of plot thickening. I'm not making much commentary on many of these things because I'm still just trying to piece things together. The whole main story stuff is still a bit too out there, a bit too complex for me. I've got a bit of a peek into it. Apparently there's drug deals going on and the union is a bit too corrupt. But it's hard to make any broad judgments of what's happening because I don't know how this city works yet. And it seems to have a lot of history, and yeah, it's very fascinating. This feels like a real place. Like it has a lot of history. Either way, we stay silly. We'll navigate through it. But yeah then. I'm gonna say good nighty for now. Remember to stay hydrated. Remember to stay cozy. And then, bye bye.